Oh, thank you for the recording. I totally forgot. That's Giovanna. Oh my God. All right. So let's first get started. If you have Mac, it should automatically come with Python, and then you'll just need to run these commands. So the upgrade is just for if you already have it, you want to upgrade to the latest version. You want to install OpenCV and this OpenCV contrib. It's like a set of extra features in OpenCV. And also you want to install matplotlib to plot some images. And I should explain that today we'll just be trying to get the filter to show up on your screen. And once you have that, you can install OBS. So I can show you actually right now. You can install OBS that just captures part of your screen, and you can use that as your virtual camera. So like I have part of my screen right now, and if I have OBS, I can just click start virtual camera, and I can select this virtual camera, and then on Zoom, as you can see right now, my face will just become whatever OBS is capturing. So once you have the filter to show up on your screen, once you have it on your screen, you can just use OBS to convert it to a virtual webcam for Zoom. But so basically, how's everyone doing with pip? Is it working? We got it. Have we got OpenCV and matplotlib installed?
I'm just like copy pasting what you posted, and it's not
sure.
Through.
Yeah, please let me know if you're running into issues or if it's working.
Can I just share my screen?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
Okay. Okay, so pretty much just copy paste this part.
Right. You want to type that into your... You want to type it line by line in your terminal.
Oh, and here?
Yes. Oh, before you go into Python. Should have mentioned that.
Oh, how do I do that?
Type. Oh, so let's see. Hit Command and space. Or do you have a shortcut? Can you find the terminal on your computer?
What do you mean when you refer to terminal?
There's an app called Terminal. If you hit the spotlight search.
Oh.
Like it's an app. It's just called Terminal.
Like, yeah. Hold on, let me stop sharing because. Okay. Okay. And then I just type it directly in here.
I can't see your screen, but it's yeah.
Okay, let me. Okay, this is terminal.
Right.
Um,
So, oh, you don't have pip. Try pip 3 instead of pip. On Mac, it might be different. So, I mean, you already pasted it into your text editor, right?
I think it works if you just type in like pip3 because I'm Mac and it works for me.
Okay. So like that?
Yeah. Yeah. So change all the
Yeah.
pip to pip 3 and it should work.
Oh, okay. So if I copy pasted this and
Yes.
then I've never used this.
Yes. Sorry. Here.
You're good. Is that normal?
Yeah. Okay. Right. That's it. That's it. How's everyone else doing with pip or with pip and installing OpenCV?
I'm a little bit confused because I'm on Windows, so once the syntax error pops up, what should I do?
Okay. Can you show me your screen?
Yeah. Share my screen.
I'm on Windows 2, and yeah,
Wait.
but I guess it can be different. Oh, okay. So you'll want to hit Windows and R. You want to do it outside Python and in the terminal. So hit Windows and R.
This.
No, I mean like the Windows key plus R key, and it should show run.
Yeah.
And type CMD.
CMP.
CMD.
CMD.
Yeah. And you should see a black window pop up.
Mm-hmm.
When you type pip, does it show the Python pip?
It shows a bunch of data.
If it says pip command options, then
Yeah, I have that.
okay. See, right. So you want to. I'm talking to chat. You want to. So I guess you're all having the same problem as Camille. Instead of doing pip in the Python, ideally you want to, yeah, you'll have to do that on Windows. It's the command prompt. So you do that by pressing Windows and R keys together, and you type CMD, and then on that screen you can type pip, and then you can then install OpenCV and matplotlib and everything from there. So yeah, so if once you open CMD, you should be able to use pip as copy and paste the pip commands from the website and use that to install.
Like copy this and then paste right here.
Yeah, right click and yes.
Oh.
Yeah, command and space is for Macs. I'm talking to chat, sorry.
Is it done?
Yes, then you install the last one. You have to hit enter.
Okay. Oh, no.
Just hit that again.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So once you have installed everything with pip, you should be able to type Python on your console or on your command prompt. Just type the word Python and the Python shell should show up.
You mean right here or in
Yeah.
the script?
On your terminal or your command prompt. No, type Python and hit enter first, and then type import CV2. And import matplotlib. If they both work without errors, then you're good.
How do I know it's working?
If there are no errors, then it's working.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So yeah, I'm gonna show that again on my screen.
Thank you.
So once you do pip install, once you've done that, you type Python on your console and just try importing CV2. If it works, then you've installed OpenCV correctly. And then you import matplotlib. And if that works, you're good to go. So once you've done that, it should be all set. I'm gonna take like maybe 10 minutes to basically explain how this whole thing works. But basically the end result is you'll be able to animate yourself using a cartoon face and cartoon eyes. This is what it looks like in the end. Yeah, so I started with this is a widely researched problem in computer vision. Basically, the problem is called facial landmark detection. So you want to not only detect where a face is, but also where your eyes and eyebrows are, and your mouth and your nose are on your face. So since this is a kind of widely researched problem, there are a lot of tutorials out there that teaches you how to do this. But luckily for OpenCV has a facial landmark detection module integrated into it. So once you install OpenCV, you can write a bit of code, and then you'll be able to visualize your face with the landmarks written on it. And also, I borrow someone else's code, basically, and this is what it looks like. With this, since you want to create a filter that kind of knows, that kind of responds to different parts of your face, like if you, like it should be able to know where your eyes are looking, and also whether you're smiling or not. You want to know where, not that just this kind of blue dots drawing your face, but you also want to know where exactly your eyes and mouth are. So it turns out this program specifically doesn't do that. So I used a part of this code and also a different piece of code, and I was able to order all these dots and be able to tell which part of the face each dot belongs to. And then with this information, you can draw an outline for each part of the face, the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, which looks like this. And then I just tried to directly crop your eyes and your mouth from this image and paste it onto a cat. And I personally think this is very funny. Like, it just looks a bit unnatural and out of place when you have real eyes overlaid onto an animal or a cartoon figure. I thought this was too weird. So then what I did was, I was able to crop the eyes. And then I thought, if the program can tell which direction the eyes are looking, then you don't have to use real eyes. You can use cartoon eyes instead. And that would look more less uncanny than whatever this image is. So I wrote up a convolution filter by hand. And for those of you who are not familiar, an image convolution is you try to compare an image with a patch with a smaller image, and then you just record their similarity in a new image. Trying to find an example of that. Right, so what image convolution does is you have a big image and you have a small image called a filter, and in each step, the convolution just compares a patch of the big image to the filter and records their similarity in a new image. And how the similarity is calculated, it's just the sum of the multiplications of each pixel in the original image with the filter. So for our case, since we're looking for the eyes, then intuitively, if you so you have an eye, and in the image of the eye, where your eyes are looking, so the center of your pupil or iris is going to be the darkest area. So in order to detect this, you can invert the image, negate the image. So the center will be the brightest part of the image. This is what this picture is. You can just negate the image, so the center will be the brightest. And so this isn't a good drawing. Let's just look at this image. You negate the image, so the center is the brightest, and then I used a filter that looks like basically that just looks like a circle. It's a round circle. So when you apply the filter on different parts of the image, the filter overlaps with the iris the most. So you can see in the following two images, this is when I filter the original image once with the circle. So the part of the eye that has the iris in it has a very bright output, and the other areas are darker. And then when I filter it again, you basically only have the iris that is bright, and the rest of the image is dark. So by this filtering process, you're trying to capture the parts of the big image that's similar to a circle, and intuitively it should be basically where your eye is looking. And so after this process, I got the brightest pixels in the final image, in the final filtered image, and I averaged their locations to calculate the center of the iris, which ended up being here in this picture. And that's generally pretty accurate. There's an animation, there's a video I recorded I can show. Right here. So basically, with this process, you can animate eyes by changing the location of these two eyes, cartoon eyes, based on where the program thinks your eyes are looking. And that's how I arrived at this custom filter program. Yeah, so finally, after you know the location of the iris, you can just compare its location to the center of the image of the eye, and then use that information to animate the cartoon eyes that's on the cat. So that's basically it. It's just a little bit of like, I guess, tutorial, a bit of explaining about how I arrived at this final program, this code. And I think the most important part I want to do right now is to help all of you pick your favorite images and be able to animate your own animal using this program.
Fred,
Yes, Matt.
do you mind going over like the convolutional thing again? Is that to compare the circle? It's like, so you have the iris and you have
Yes,
the
I'm
negative
glad
image of the iris.
you're
So it's to
interested.
see what part like the circle overlaps with like the iris.
Yes, so this image is the eye, right? I've already cropped the eyes from the
Yeah.
face. And so what I want is I want to negate it. I want to negate this image so the center of the eye is the brightest.
Right.
You know, intuitively, the brightest parts of the images of an image are the most easy to pick up. So come on, Microsoft. Yes. Right. Well, okay. So once you negate this image, you have this, right? And by convolution, I set up a filter that looks like this. The filter has zeros everywhere except the center, where it has a filled circle. So I generated a filter that looks like that just looks like this. And what convolution does is it just compare this filter to every part of the image by summing the per pixel product. So if you put the filter on the left, because most of the picture under it is dark, and only a few pixels are bright, then the sum will not be very large. It will just be a few ones added together, and the rest are zeros. And if you keep moving the filter, and you get to the center, you see that beneath the center, beneath the filter, you have a circle that's shaped just like the filter. So in this exact spot, you get the greatest sum of the per pixel product of the filter times the background. And once you move it over to the right, you keep moving, everything gets darker. So that's why when you apply the convolution once, you end up with an image that's like this. So the center is the brightest, and the sides are less bright. And if you apply the convolution twice, you see basically all the noise on the sides are filtered out, and you only have a bright blob of pixels in the center where you want the picture to be bright.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. And this works only for like grayscale stuff, right?
So what I've done here is I converted this image to grayscale.
Uh-huh.
But in theory, it shouldn't matter. Like if your image is three-dimensional, because in grayscale it's just a plane, and if it's RGB, it's three planes stacked together. So you can think it's a three-dimensional thing. If it's three-dimensional, then your filter will also need to be three-dimensional.
Oh. Uh-huh.
But you can still negate the color of your picture, right? So if your eyes are dark, then after you negate it, it will still be bright, and other areas of your eyes will be white. So after you negate it, it will still be dark or black. So it shouldn't matter whether your image is color or not. But since I think it makes sense here to just ignore color information, and doing this is easier since I don't have to, since my filter will be just one picture instead of three pictures. And if you have three pictures, then you'll want to do this with each color and then sum the resulting images together, maybe.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So actually, I had to come up with this process by hand. Usually you use like machine learning or something to just learn this, but this is intuitive enough that you can actually come up with a filter by hand that works really well. In the video I showed, it's basically tracking the gaze, I think pretty reliably. Wherever you're looking up or down, it just tracks it. Yeah. So what I want all of you to do right now is, I guess, find a picture, download a picture of your favorite, just download a picture of your favorite animal, or if it is a cat, find a different picture of a cat, and we're gonna use that as your new photo background. And for Matt specifically, I've already included a picture of a, oh, sorry, I haven't mentioned how you get this code yet. On the page I sent, on this events page, on the top, there's a link to my GitHub repo that has all the code for this project. So you can either go to this link and download the code as a zip file, or type it in your terminal. It's probably easier to, so just go to this link and hit download code as a zip file and unzip it. That's how you can get the code. Does anybody already have the code on their computer?
It's unzipping right now for me.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so for you, Matt, in filter images, there's already an image of a turtle that you can use.
I love it.
And what you need to do is after you find your own picture, I've included the steps in this on the web page here. You need to run the markeyes.py in the main directory, and it's going to show you all the images. And you find the image you want, and so say you want a turtle. And then if you hover your mouse over the eyes, you can see the X and Y locations of them. And you just copy that and you paste them onto your cartoon 5-cartooneyes.py, copy them into this Python file, and you change on line 25, you change the landmarks filter locations dictionary so that you have the new pixel locations of each eyes recorded.
Once we have finished importing everything from our terminal, we can close that, or what do we do with that?
Importing everything. Oh yes.
Yeah, like,
Yes, you can close that for now. Yes.
okay. Okay. And then we just import all of the code into,
You want
like,
to
idle or
download the
whatever, right?
code to some local folder.
Yeah. It's then asking me to terminate the running processes in terminal. Can I terminate that?
Yes. I
Okay.
think on Mac it just generally does that.
Okay.
So Matt, do you mind sharing your screen in a bit so we can we can show people how to use different backgrounds?
Actually, I tried running markeyes.py, and then
Yeah.
it said I can share my screen for the I got some sort of error.
Okay.
Let me share real quick. Let's see. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So I run the file. Yeah, I get the output of the images, but then it says some sort of exception.
Can you run it again?
Sorry.
Can you run that? Oh, okay. It's a thing with threads. I'll have to change that code. It's different on Mac, and I'll have to change my code. Like I used different threads. I used multiple threads in my program, and I
Right.
think Macs do not like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot about it,
Interesting.
and I don't have a Mac to test this with. So
Mac inferior. Yeah, like that.
Right. Okay. What if I change this? Oh wait, yeah, this means everybody who has a Mac will encounter this problem, so I better fix this. So for those who have Macs, you'll have to download the code again. So you don't encounter the error when you run markis.py. It should be updated on GitHub. You can just click download code on the page again. So I'll send the link here again. So you can go to this link on GitHub and download this repository that has all the code for this project.
Okay, yeah, it's working now.
Okay.
Now I gotta set the eyes.
Yeah. You mind sharing your screen?
Oh yeah, sure, I can share. It's sort of messy right now. Let's see. Let me close some stuff first.
Yeah, by default, it just shows every image you have under folder images.
Let's see. Okay, I can share my screen.
Hmm.
Okay, hopefully you can see that.
Yes. Yeah. There should be multiple windows.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
all of them. I think they're all just stacked behind each other.
Right. Maybe try to go to the turtle. Oh yeah, they are.
Okay.
Right. So you'll want to open the Python file, what's it called? Under facial landmark detection, you want to open 5-cartoonize.py on the side.
Oh, facial landmark. Okay.
So go to the code again.
Where did I put it? And then
Yep.
facial.
Yep. And open 5- cartoonize.py in an editor.
It says there's nothing in there. Interesting.
Huh. Is it? Okay. Wait. So maybe I have to add that again.
Yeah, I don't have stuff in there.
Let me check.
Oh, but I see it on.
Yeah, it's I guess I don't know how to use GitHub.
It seems like it's linked somewhere.
Yeah, I imported because I ported over from someone else's
Right.
project, and I'll just redo that. Okay, now it should be good. Can you go to the GitHub page again?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. It said it created stuff.
I added a new folder called codes that has my
Oh,
code.
okay, I see.
Right. Yeah, so open 5 cartoonize.py on the side.
Wait, sorry, which one?
5 dash.
Uh, 5 dash. Oh, cartoonize. Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. Right, so in line 25,
Okay.
right, you want to change this X and Y location to the actual X and Y location for your picture.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. So this is an eye, or is it a mouth?
This is a mouth.
So I guess my mouth is here.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, it might break it if it's too close to the boundaries.
Should I
It might
just do
break
it
it. Yes.
228-364. 228-364. Right eye.
And the right eye is the left on the picture
Oh, really? Okay.
because yeah, it's usually assuming the picture is facing you. But actually, I don't know. This picture is not. It's on its, it's turned its back on you.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah.
And then this one is 271-80. 80. Okay.
Yes. And lastly, on line let's see, line 83.
Right here.
Yep. Change that to your file, which is filter 82. Yeah, from
Oh, it's a
change it
turtle?
from cat to turtle. Turtle 1, I think it is.
Turtle1.png.
Mhm.
Okay.
And run this file. Python.
Which one do I run?
In the same terminal. Yeah, this one, and just run Python 5 cartoonize.py.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of this. Oh, and
You
then
have to close all the windows for it to work.
really? Okay.
And is there one left?
Oh my god.
2 left. Okay.
Okay. Python 3, 5. Okay. Let's see it. Oh wow. Okay. Wait.
It has multiple windows. One of them is yes.
Okay. Oh, I guess it's working. Oh, let me look at my camera.
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
It's looking the right way too.
Yeah.
It's just that one of your images is Your Zoom or this one's mirrored? Amazing.
Oh, now I can see my eyes. Okay. When I have the stuff over my eyes.
Oh, also taking off glasses helps a bit.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh my gosh. Running blind. I mean, when I look to the right, it's kind of hard because like my
Yeah,
stuff
you
is on
can
this
see.
screen, but my
Like,
camera's on
yeah,
the other
I tried to check if it's actually tracking at my eyes. And when I'm looking to the right, I can't see my eyes on the screen. So it's
Yeah,
hard to tell.
exactly.
I just took a screenshot to see if it works. Like
Yeah.
I was looking away and I took a screenshot
This is
to make
good.
sure it works.
This is good. So how do I set it out of my background now?
As your actual Zoom camera?
Yeah.
Do you have OBS installed?
I have OBS, but I think it might destroy my computer. I think I might have to stop sharing.
I don't know how to do the mouth placement.
That's pretty good. Did
Um,
everyone else get it working?
yeah. I'll use mine as my Zoom. Give me a sec.
Rip. I don't know if you see the chat. Right?
Oh,
Oh my god.
sorry.
Why am I? My picture is you.
Why? Oh, because I was
Wait.
looking at you.
I mean, you're.
Because I'm
Wait, it's
sharing
upside down.
my OBS. Hold on.
Oh, because
I was trying to
you're
use
using
OBS.
too. I see.
Yeah, why is my image flipped? So yeah, so you could use it as your Zoom.
If you make it bigger.
Yes. If you make it bigger or if I make it only track if I change OBS so it only tracks one window. Yeah, like that.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Right. There we go.
Oh my god. That's pretty funny.
This is gonna be posted
That's so funny,
and I
actually.
will be remembered for all of history. I mean, cat's me, not me, but this me.
Brad shows up to job interview.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a web. I'm looking at chat. I don't have a webcam set up, but if you don't have a webcam, is it showing you, Jenna? Is the Python showing any windows if you don't have a webcam? I don't know what it's gonna do if you don't have a webcam. And I'm looking at chat. My computer isn't recognizing CV2. Did you install it with? Did you install it via pip earlier?
Me?
Is that how to? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, Bridget.
You're good, Bridget.
Yes.
Yeah, it did that.
So
but
does it give you an
I don't
error
know.
when you
Okay,
type
I'm just
import
gonna-
CV2 in Python?
Yeah, and then I think I tried closing it and then doing it again. But yeah, it was giving me an error.
Do you mind sharing your screen?
Sure. I just started from. Actually, let me see if I can. Just a second. Let me see if I think I closed out of it. but here. Okay, so I'm gonna just do this again really quick.
Okay.
This is what I did.
So you want to use
Beforehand.
pip3 on a Mac? Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, and then I do import CV2 like that.
Okay. Oh, you want to do it inside Python. So in Mac, you have to type Python 3 to enter Python.
Oh, so like that first.
Yeah, and hit enter. And then try import
And then
CV2.
import CV.
Huh. Type quit and then double parentheses.
Double print or like that.
Yeah, quit with parentheses. Like
Wait,
it
what?
said on the screen. Quit with brackets. I mean,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Or yeah, Control D also works, I guess. Can you type Python without the 3? Huh. Okay. I'll type this in chat. You may have to do this.
Okay.
Try this. Oh, you have to exit out Python
Here, I'll-
first.
Oh, this. Exit out
No,
this.
hit Control and D.
Did that do anything?
Did it? I don't know what just happened.
I don't know.
Okay, close terminal and open terminal again, I suppose.
Okay. Let me. Where is? Let me open it back up just
Yep.
a sec.
So yeah, copy what I typed earlier, Python 3-m, that thing, in the chat on Zoom. Yeah, on different computers, installing things with Python can be different because sometimes it's like if you have Python, it may have installed like a different version of Python. And then when you use terminal, you can be using another version. So the commands can be
Yeah.
all different for different computers and different operating systems. Right, so this looks like the right command for your computer. And you'll have to use Python 3-m pip install for matplotlib too.
For what?
For the other one,
Oh.
on the
Okay.
for the other two.
Okay, perfect. So I'll just let this do its.
Yeah, and Matt, I was gonna also mention you could have your own eyes as well.
Oh, like my actual eyes, not the cartoon
No,
eyes.
you could, but you could also have different styles of cartoon eyes. You know,
I mean,
like maybe a version that's more fitting for a turtle.
oh,
You just have
yeah.
to replace one image.
Honestly, I have no idea what a turtle's eyes looks like.
It looks like it's slightly green.
It's like a black dot, right? Or something. I don't know.
This is what I'm thinking of. I sent it in chat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
So you could like, so I made it so if you just paste your own eye images in the folder called eye images, then the program will use that instead.
Eye images. I see.
It's the one named left eyeball. I was and right eyeball. These two.
Okay.
In the window, Kaylin, which file did you run?
I opened the one like I guess mark the eyes.
Mark eyes.
Yeah.
So figure one pops out and it should it should generate about 4 windows simultaneously. Is there only
Yeah,
one window?
it worked last time. I opened it idle, but then I changed it to like work on the Python like pre-installed on Mac, and it just propped out somehow blank window.
You can keep using idle. The two should whichever one is working should be fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'll just share my screen real
Yeah,
quick.
of course.
Okay, wait a sec. Okay, so this one prompts out for some reason.
Yeah. I haven't seen that
Yeah,
happen.
I don't know why.
Okay. Could you use idle instead? If idle is working,
Yeah, but okay, but like when I open idle,
you also have to terminate the terminal one.
okay, but I think the same thing happens if I
Really?
run idle. Okay, it works now.
Right.
Like this. Is it what's supposed to be? Like
So this is for you to be able to identify the pixel locations of the eyes and the mouth in your custom image, or any of the images you see in that you've just seen in the eye images, not the eye images, in the filter images directory. And you have to write down these locations and change the change one of the dictionaries in 5-cartoonnice.py in the codes directory at line 25 to update the what the program thinks where the eyes and the mouth should be in your new filter image.
So I just manually changes like the thing
Yes.
that I should put in the input function, right?
Yes, I can share my screen right here. So say I want to use a different cat instead, like cat 3 maybe, cat 2. Okay, so I want to use cat 2. Then I run markeyes.py and I look at this image and I open 5 cartooneyes.py in the codes directory on the side right here. So at line 25, this is where the program remembers where to paste the mouth and the eyes once you are creating the zoom filter. So you can just look at the eyes, and this says on the bottom, x equals 300 and y equals 180. So I'm just gonna change. This is the left eye of the cat, and then I look at the other eye. It says 130 and 190. Change this dictionary, and you want to change the mouth, which is 230 and 297. Now the program will remember where to paste your eyes when you use this image. And you also want to change the picture it uses as the background. That's at line 82. Now I'm using cat2.jpg. So I changed that. Now I can run this file. And I'll have to free my camera on Zoom. So I can use it with Python. Yeah, so I can use it with Python. Right. That's the wrong image.
Fred, I got the crazy turtle eyes to work.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Send a picture.
Yeah.
I'll share a screen.
Yeah, I can share a screen after you're done.
Oh wait, yes. So yeah, just finishing off. Once you change this line 82, it's gonna use the new image you just chosen. And also I've marked the new eye locations. So yeah. It's working, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes, Matt. Yeah, I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, sure, I can share it now. Let's see. Okay, I think right now all you can see.
This is great.
Yeah, I just cut it out into a square.
It works a little better without glasses.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like the turtle has glasses on with the circles.
True. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess you don't really have to draw the outline. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little weird because in the original images of the eye, so the eye doesn't have an outline, it's just the eyeball. And I drew the circle as the outline. So it feels like, you know, your eye socket is in the same place, but your eyeball is looking at different directions.
Oh, I see.
But if the picture contains the outline of the eye, it just feels like your eyes are floating, and that's a little different.
Right. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, still cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Those are eyes more fitting for a turtle. Right. Does anybody else have any issues, ran into any issues trying to create your own custom filters? Okay, just or any comments? So yeah, Matt, I was thinking earlier about whether I should incorporate the mouth or like I think it's gonna be best if you animate every part. I didn't really have time to fully animate the mouth and the eyebrows as well and the nose, but I think it's gonna be better if I could do those two.
Yeah, so I was tracking it. Like I saw
Yeah,
tracking the eyebrows.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit maybe more complicated because for the eyebrows, I guess it's easier because you can simply like you see in the let me show my screen.
Also, Caitlin had a question in chat.
Oh yes,
So but yeah.
right. Python quit unexpectedly after it prints checking webcam. Maybe it's because you have multiple programs using your webcam at once. So maybe Zoom, like if you turn off your video on Zoom, it's fine. I think you have to turn off your video on Zoom and also close other programs that may be using the same thing. Or if you ran two copies of the same program, you have to close one of the terminals or idle. Only one program can be using your webcam at once. So I was saying, Matt, for the eyebrows, it might be easy because I already know the outline of the eyebrows and I can draw like a solid shape to replicate that. Like you don't actually need an image, unlike the eyes. It's harder to draw a realistic eye just with code. But the mouth, I think, will be the most difficult because you have a like a picture of a mouth you want to use. Maybe it's like a cartoon picture, but you have to morph its shape into whatever your actual expression is.
Right. Because it has like the top and the bottom like going up and down, I guess.
Yeah, you have to find a way to kind of morph the picture of the mouth to match the shape of your uh, expression of your actual mouth from your webcam, and that's a different problem entirely. I think it's called image registration, in which you want to morph one image into another, so that in a sensible way, so
Right.
that they look the same, but different. So they look like the same shape, but are still, but like the cartoon image is still the cartoon, and your mouth is still your mouth. And it's kind of the same with your nose, I guess, but your nose doesn't really move much,
doesn't
so
move,
you can just paste it, I guess.
Yeah.
But for the mouth specifically, you'll have to somehow morph it into any shape you want to match your expression. Yeah, Kayling, I can help if you don't mind sharing your screen. Or anybody else is having any problems, you can just share your screen.
Okay, I'll try. Wait a second.
Sure. But hopefully this code will be enough to get started. It's actually has a lot of information for people to utilize once you have the outline of of the facial landmarks. Checking webcam. Right. Does the Python in the terminal not work?
I don't really know how to use the terminal because I
Oh.
only learned how to use idle.
Um,
And I already closed the terminal thing.
okay. Can you click ignore first?
Yeah.
And on the left-hand side, there is a. Is that just idle? The thing
Yeah,
with the
it's
Python
just the
icon?
display window of idle.
Okay. I guess let's try it with the terminal. Just hit search. Just do the spotlight search. Yeah, terminal. And type Python 3. Import CV2. Okay, so the terminal one should work. And type quit with the parentheses. And so can you find the file, this file? Can you find the file on the desktop?
Like, can I just run this?
Yes, but you'll have to type the path. So before you type 5, you
So
have to
like
type
I have to type everything here.
no, the thing after the thing starting at desktop,
Like here.
starting desktop. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can hit tab to autocomplete.
Like
But Python, start with Python 3. And hit D and hit tab.
it doesn't okay.
Yeah. DES. And hit tab.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. It's not supposed to do that. Matt, did you not see the same error earlier?
Mine was something with like threads. I didn't get anything like this. Maybe there's no. It seems like a lot of libraries aren't.
This has to do with permissions, and because the thing is trying to access the internet to download some files if you don't have them.
Um,
And this is a network error. Are you on a VPN right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be why. Yeah, you may have to disconnect from the VPN for it to, but I don't know if Zoom will work.
It will break like temporarily.
Okay. Yeah, but I think it's the VPN.
Like to try again or
Or you could delete the part that accesses the internet. Let me see. So edit 5 cartoon eyes dot py and just delete lines 62 in idle. Yeah, delete lines starting from 62.
this one?
No, delete. Check if data folder is in working directory on the top of your screen.
This one?
Yeah, delete this whole delete this if and the else.
This one?
Yep. And like 6 lines above, there's also an if and an else.
This one?
And delete this too. Yeah. And just save. You can hit arrow up, and it will.
Like
Up arrow, yeah.
Hey, Fred, I have to get going, but
Yeah.
do you think the recording will stop if I leave?
I'm here, so it should work.
Okay. Well, bye.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
This was
bye.
great.
Okay, thanks for joining. Oh, we may have to delete something that we need. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to edit this file on my computer and see what I can do. What was the error saying, Caitlin?
It just like error for no reason.
I did the same thing on my computer and it didn't complete. This is weird.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a VPN. Like it's trying to download something, and if you have a VPN up, it thinks the connection is insecure and refuses to download it.
Okay, I'll try again
Uh,
after all this, maybe.
Yes, Bridget, Bridget.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll save the. Wait, how do I pronounce it? Sorry.
Bridget, you're good.
I'll save the recording, and the link will be. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, and the link will be posted at the
Okay.
bottom of this page. Yeah.
Okay. Because yeah, when it's still building the wheel for OpenCV.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
if my computer just laggy.
Sometimes it does that.
Also-
it just gets stuck.
Yeah, like okay. It's okay. I'll just like wait or try again tomorrow or something. But I'll have this recording.
Are you in the Tech at NYU Slack? Well, all of
No,
our
I'm
eBoard
not.
members are on there, and we'll be able to help you out there if you join the Slack. I mean,
I'm not on the Slack. How do I join? Do you have a link? I'm a music business major. I'm not
that's
in
fine.
computer science.
Well, yeah, the Slack is open for all students, not just computer science.
Okay.
I'm gonna find the link.
Right. Where's our link tree? We should know this.
Yeah,
We
honestly,
should
like,
have it. We should have it on our desktop.
every single time I try to find this damn form, I'm like searching through everything.
Yeah. The link tree one will wait. I can just do a slacking by
Oh, the link tree is good.
link tree or
I think we want them to fill out the form because
true. Yeah.
yeah,
that.
just to see like the demographics.
Mhm.
Thanks, Jenna, for coming. But yeah, here's the link tree.
Perfect.
And then it's probably somewhere there. Yeah, join our community Slack is on there, somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
So you just gotta fill out a form just to get some like demographic info. And
Mhm.
then after that, there should be a link to the invite.
Yeah.
After you fill out the form.
There's no commitment or anything.
Yeah.
Just follow the form and you'll be able to join our Slack, and it's just a place where people chat online and hang out.
That's the feedback form, correct? Tech at NYU suggestion and feedback form.
It's the link that says join our community Slack.
Okay. Okay.
The 5th button.
Oh yeah.